I've lived in three countries. None of them felt right. I spent years navigating cities that felt like clockwork, perfectly functional, undeniable, efficient, and utterly soul-crushing. In those places, the sky's permanent shade of slate and community is just a word people use to describe living in the same zip code. Everyone is the protagonist of their own isolate tragedy, walking fast with their heads down, forever retracing the mistakes of the past or swimming frantically toward a future that never arrives. I was tired of being the main character in a story that no one was reading, drifting through an existence where every conversation felt like a transaction with a deadline. My tongue was born in Portuguese, wrapped in the salt of the Atlantic, but my heart was always leaned toward the fire of the East. Spanish wasn't just a language I learned, it was a recognition. It was a sibling I hadn't met yet, where rhythm of the words felt more like a pulse than a syntax. I spent years trading with strangers, practicing the S and the Z until they danced where my native sounds used to rest. People always asked me why I was so obsessed with a place I hadn't settled in yet, but I knew that the language just sounded more like the truth. It had more heat, more emotion, and a way of expressing the soul that my gray surroundings couldn't translate. And there was Barcelona. I've walked through the grand, cold boulevards of the north, but Barcelona is different. It's a city where the main character syndrome dies at the shoreline, replaced by the Catalan spirit that values the collective over the ego. A part of the tapestry of linen shirts, vermouth on the ice, and the constant grounding scent of the Mediterranean. The architecture looks streaming in stone, curving with the waves to remind you that straight lines are only for people who are in too much of a hurry to actually live. Near the sea, everything feels possible because the gravity is different. It pulls the tension out of your shoulders and replaces with radiant sense of now. In Barcelona, people are actually present. They aren't suffocating under the weight of tomorrow. They are engaged in the sacred of the right of the current moment, laughing in plazas and breathing in the cold of the hour. In these cities, there's a saying that echoes through the streets and the shores. Barcelona es buena si la bolsa sona. Meaning the city is only good if the money flows. But I've learned it means something deeper, that the city sings when you're willing to invest your spirit into it. I spent my life looking for a permanent location on the map, checking weather reports and economical stability. But I finally realized that it wasn't about the coordinates. It was about finding a place that didn't just welcome me, but remind me how to breathe. This isn't just a city, it's a recovery of the self, and this is where I want to be.